Hi, my name is Shane Corder. I'm a senior scientific consultant at BioTeam, and today I'd like to welcome you to HPC 101. So to start things out, I'd like to give you a brief history on supercomputing and high-performance computing. There's a lot of debate on what exactly was the first supercomputer, whether that be the NORC, the IBM Naval Ordnance Research Calculator, which was developed and deployed in 1954, or the UNIVAC LARC, that was delivered to Livermore National Labs in 1960. That was solely used to run hydrodynamic simulations for nuclear weapons design. Then there was the IBM 7030, which was codenamed Stretch. That was first delivered to Los Alamos Labs in 1961. Another such system was the University of Illinois' ILLIAC-2. This system was developed at the same time that the IBM 7030 was. Several of the designers of the ILLIAC-2 claim that IBM borrowed some of the designs and concepts that University of Illinois used in ILLIAC-2. It wasn't until 1964 that Controlled Data Corporation released the CDC 6600. The CDC 6600 is considered by most to be the first successful supercomputer that was ever designed and implemented. More than 100 of them were actually sold to different institutions and government agencies around the country. The system's success and performance is in large part to the switch from germanium transistors to silicon-based transistors. The system performance was a whopping 3 megaflops. In comparison, today's Xbox Series X tops out at 12 teraflops. Comparing the CDC 6600 to today's top supercomputers, the number one spot is held by Fugaku in Japan. That system sports nearly a half an exaflop of performance. Some of these big iron machines that dominated over 2 decades in the supercomputing space include the Cray 1, the Cray 2, the Cray T3D, the SGI or Origin, and the IBM Blue Gene. It was around 1994 at NASA Goddard Space Flight Center that Donald Becker and Thomas Sterling conceived of a new concept. This concept was called Beowulf clustering. Their proof of concept system was built with 16 66 megahertz 486 computers. This idea of Beowulf clustering quickly became popular, and by the early 2000s, when I actually started in high-performance computing, it was pretty widely available, and there were companies popping up all over the place offering Beowulf clusters to industry, to federal government, and research organizations all around the country and the world. So I left out a lot of the history of supercomputing. You can quickly find yourself in a Wikipedia rabbit hole, or bouncing from university website to university website, or different government agencies looking through all of their supercomputers that they've ever had. But we wanted to just give you a brief overview and give you a sense of how high-performance computing and supercomputing of today evolved from supercomputing of the 50s, 60s, and 70s.